What's going on, guys? Welcome in to another stream. I don't know how long we're gonna go for today. I'm aiming for around 2 hours. Got a lot going on this week. It's been a long day, so hopefully I can make it quite enjoyable for everybody. Let's get some wins. We are at 6,500 right now. I think we are on a pretty good run of it. We got almost straight wins yesterday, so if we keep that going, we'll be killing it. Dragons, Elementals, Mechs, Naga, Quillbore. Let's do ETC. We haven't really messed with ETC, and kind of all about it. What is going on here? There we go. I don't even know what we're looking at for ETC minions. I don't know if all the ETC minions are still in the pool, but we've played them all like 3 times anyway. So let's go with the Doom Dweller. We got Dragons, Elementals, Mechs, Naga, and Quillbore. Wonder if we have an just so we don't totally go crazy. ETC Battlegrounds, maybe? Should get an idea of what we have going on here. So right up a tier. Tie the first round. Not super worried about Eudora. She's got 2 digs left, which means she's probably just got 1 minion on the field. Battlegrounds, ETC. Just want a list of what he's got. Man, this is that's something.
Have a good battle, friend.
Apparently, let me look up his hero power, maybe. I don't know. Alright, let's do the sign a new artist. What do we got for options? Old Reliables. Taunt, Reborn, Wind Fury, or Divine Shield. Let's go with that, and we're gonna slap. Why not? Something like that. You know, maybe we can just look up buddies. Buddy.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Okay, I don't want every single hero's buddy. I am kind of interested what the new heroes' buddies are, though.
The battle is really raging out there.
Alright, don't care anymore. We'll get what we'll get, and we'll see it when we see it. Varanus is still one of the options. We lost to I didn't even watch the fight against Eudora. I didn't know we lost it. She's got tier 4 on the field though. I imagine, anyway.
Sorry about the peanut shells.
Elemental.
These minions are slobs.
Jeez, hollowed over already. Okay. That's actually a ton of value for him this early on. Tier 2. We don't get that kind of luck. I guess we'll see.
The pressure.
Guess we'll see with our buddies and stuff what we end up getting. Death Rattle, summon and get a random battle cry minion. At the start of your turn, get your next opponent's buddy. I don't know. Man, we should really pull up that buddy list again, huh? That would have been super useful to actually know what our current opponent's buddies are. I don't know what Voon's buddy is, but let's see. Rockmaster Voon. What is your buddy? Start of your turn, get your next opponent's buddy. Oh, okay. Well, we have no idea what it is. Let's see what Voon's is anyway. It's not going to be Voon's that we get, but if we keep him on the field, we could wrap, or if he stays alive and we go against him again, we could figure it out again. What do we even have for opponents for this? There's so many characters. Oh, Voon's is Akali, the Rock Rhino. That is a lot. Three automatons already. Alright.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Twice as nice also gives both minions stats equal to the tier. Huh. Well, that's super lame. However, get a Elemental and they have the Death Rattle for their battle cry. You know what, let's go with the mushroom. We haven't gone with the mushroom yet. I think it sounds like fun. Marquee Ticker. And throw that on the field. We'll let that become a tier 4. Get an extra tavern spell. And let's go up a tier. A poet. Guess we'll see. See what our next opponent is. If we get somebody who has a high tier buddy, by chance, we can put it next to Varanus and upgrade it. Preferably a tier 5 minion.
You can still make a comeback.
Woo. Botanist. Alright. That was lucky enough to win us the round. We would not have won that round with Quillbore. And we can pair that with the Eclipsean as well. It's actually not a bad combo right there.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Wow. So good. I kind of want the assembler with the Onoya module on it. get more of the assemblers. Keep getting tavern spells, and let's roll with what we got here. I'm gonna freeze that robust evolution. We can slap it. Fellfire Conjurer. Alright, we got a tavern spell build going. It's actually quite valuable. I don't know if we're going to be able to hold on to it, but we're taking 10 here. We can take 15 once.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Fauna Whisperer with a Fellfire Conjurer. That's a combo. Let's sell that off. Get rid of all those. Let's grab the Fauna Whisperer. Demon and Dragon. Does it like pick one at random? So can only do dragons right now. So we'll get a tavern spell, then it'll change it.
You're down a minion and up a goal.
Something like that.
You are not out of this yet.
Titus Rivendare. It is useful for the assembler. If we have the Eclipsean die. Right, full 15. He has a Fauna Whisperer as well. So we're buffing the health from that every turn. We need to get more dragons on the field.
How's it going out there?
Oh, Avenge 3 Tavern spells give an extra 1/1 stats this game. Need some dragons. I wonder if this causes that to go off twice. I don't know the answer, but we're gonna find out.
Here's a gold for the trouble.
Let's do something like that. And we'll get a buddy. Oh, end of every 2 turns, get a plain copy of the leftmost card in your hand. Go with the Apostle. Get some tier 5s in there, upgrade them to tier 6s. We really need another Fellfire Conjurer. Nope, only cast it once. It's kind of lame. Cast Natural Blessing on the menu to the left of this. You cast one Tavern spell each turn twice. That should theoretically work with itself. Yeah, we lost. Alright. That was it. ETC is, he's a gamble. If you don't get something spectacular, he's, that. 8th place. Nailed it. Alright. We got that awful round out of the way. Let's get right into another one. It's fine. It's bound to happen. How is everyone's day going so far today? It is Tuesday. We are getting past probably my least favorite day of the week. Tuesdays are just... they're just Tuesdays. Long queue time. Alright. 45-second queue time. See if it was worth it. Lady Vaj. You know, if we push tier... I don't know, that's only for Naga that you get the Reborn, right? Yeah, let's try for a Naga game. Why not? I don't know. It's funny.
7 fresh opponents. Are you ready?
Alright, let's go with a random minion. Whatever it is. I don't know. Slacker, I'm assuming. Even though it's Slasher. Freaking Kevin, dude. Come on. We're gonna destroy Kevin. Magic. Skuldier. Skuldier. I mean, it's like a
Nice work
midnight moon.
Keep up
What
the
do you
pressure.
got? Undeads. She lost to Undeads. Which means Reno has one of these bad boys, and she has other Undead. She's tier 2. We'll follow suit.
Powerful minions now.
We should win against her really cool Undead, right? She has this. She does have the swap, so she's feeling fancy. She could swap a minion with one in the tavern. Swap, lock, and shop it.
You're doing great out there.
It is indeed. Taking a couple extra damage.
You're good at this.
What is the plan? Forest Rover's not bad. We could do Hummingbird, Alley Cat. We got Beast, Mex, Naga, Quillbore, and Undead. I'd really like to find a combination that we can use with the Macaw Trinket. So the Macaw Trinket to get the battle cry and the death rattle. I want to find a combo that we can really use that with on something. I don't know what something I'm looking for, but something. I feel like that ability has so much potential because it triggers whatever your leftmost death rattle and battle cry are. I think it'd work crazy for, like,
Nice work out there.
I don't know, dragons or something maybe. What do we just go against? We just went against beasts, right? So she had. Yeah. Why not? Hummingbird doesn't matter after the start. Mechs. He's tier 3 as well. Keep giving minions health and see what he's got. Do we go right? Jeez, tier.
You're doing great out there.
Tier 4 on turn 4. Alright, get it, dude. How? Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's okay.
Ooh, we got the macaw and the hummingbird. It's going pretty well. It's Tuesday, so it's always my favorite day of the week to hate. Give me 1 second. Trying to figure out what we're doing for dinner. Usually it's Chinese food day, but I'm not sure if that's what we're doing today. We got guests coming for our wedding, so it's gonna be a full house here in 2 more days.
You're doing great out there.
It is. I don't know. Like, I don't mind Monday nearly as much as I mind Tuesday. Like, Monday, you know it's gonna suck because it's Monday. Tuesday is a huge toss-up. And honestly, after Tuesday, it's like,
Nice
it's all
work
uphill
out
from
there.
there, for me anyway.
Love the pressure.
Ooh, fish portrait. Oh, battle crime. Ugh. I hate that. I hate the Yogg Saron stuff. Oh, bobblehead's not necessarily that great. We do have the bird buddy in there. Oh, what do we do? Guess we can kind of do beast and just see. Yeah, we'll go with the fish.
Little ones with big appetites.
Luckily, we can give the Relic of the Deep once we're tier 5. Let's just do a refresh here. Yeah, that works.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
I'm thinking it'll be a Beatles game. We'll see what we can do. It's still early. I mean, we got the fish. We could do a couple things. We could do beasts for Beatles. We could do Quillbore and use that to ramp up the let 3 little Quillbore die a couple times and then have the fish die. I don't know about undead. Really, we could have all the undead summons trigger and then have the Fish in Azoth trigger to do an overfill board. I've never tried it, but it's a possibility. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna call him. That is working fantastically. Until after we get our board set up here.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
All right, let's go tier 4. Nothing screams that I should go for it, so we'll grab that, get a spell. Oh, I wish this gave anything reborn. If Warden's Treasure becomes a permanent, it should be like a permanent 1 gold increase. Like changes to a max gold. This is the only way you could do it, so it would just be like a benefit to the character, right? Alright, give me 1 second to call this in. I'm gonna mute myself. I will be right back.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Oh, call failed. Good start. I am. Girl. Yeah, we've been together for quite a while. We've been engaged for over a year now. Year and change, so. We're at that, like, stressful last little gap of time. We get married on next Monday. So, it's pretty exciting. Ooh, we got the Scarab and the Rylak. Alright, let's do Scarab, Rylak. We're going to get rid of something here, maybe. Another Scarab. Well, not Scarab, yeah. You know what I mean, Forest Rover. Yeah, we're on a decent win streak, too. Let's do away with the Vermin. I'm going to have to get rid of one of these Hummingbirds, too. Hummingbird, Rylak, Reborn. Let's do, we're tier 4, let's make this tier 5. Gross. Boon of the Beetles. Another Rylak? Second Rylak would not be bad to drop between the fish? I don't know. Alright, let's try this phone call thing one more time.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
Yeah, right? Well, you know, so we already got our fingers tattooed. We had to do it, obviously, before the wedding, so I mean, you know. We did tattoos because I'm an electrician, so kinda don't really want. I don't like rubber rings or silicone rings. It's weird. And you know, I don't really want something that directly will get me zapped. Ooh, robust evolution and let's go with the extra gold. So we can do Spirit Walker. And let's get rid of the Hummingbird. I'm gonna put the Spirit Walker down and we're gonna pick which one's the best. Let's go with the Mawcaster. Hit that twice. And we get a Hawkstrider Herald. Look at that. See? Love it when a good plan comes together. Tavern spells give extra health. Sure, why not? Yeah, that is true. You know, I like to think that the goal when people get married should be to, you know, stay married. But, yes, very true. Nice thing about, like, a letter is that I could just get a word. Oh, how is your day going? There we go. 13-13's going against, definitely... Oh, come on. Fish would have been a little better to have died by now, huh? Yikes. Is he still tier 2? No, tier 4. He's bigger than we are. By quite a bit. Yeah, it can. Double strike oil. Not upset about that. Help us out overall. Let's go up a tier and let's get something of our choice for beasts. That's not what I meant to grab. I accidentally clicked. Honestly, not bad though. So we'll give it to ourselves that was not the worst misclick I've ever had. Hey, you know, Night Owl, Insomniac. Some people would just say that makes you fun. Hawkstrider Herald's like too good. I feel like I need to get rid of a Forest Rover, but I want the triple. But the Progenitor is going to be better than the Forest Rover combo without anything else going on right now. We'll get rid of the Forest Rover. And we'll give that the Divine Shield. We get the free proc, buffs our beetle a little bit. It's 3 deaths right there for Progenitor. If we're lucky, they'll attack Fish and Azoth after Rylak dies twice before the Forest Rover dies, and then give us another 2 procs for our Forest Rover. That was why I had the other Forest Rover over here, but it would hit both times. It hit Forest Rover and Forest Rover before Fish died. Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. I am not far behind you, so... And I still think fun is my vocabulary. And maybe it's just that I think it is. That kind of shows the age, but... Woo! Yeah, there we go. Get the extra procs. That is... Nope. Nope! Okay, well, we're definitely hurting now. We might be relying on some miracle spells right now to actually save us here.
We all hit some bumps now and then.
Oh. Can we steal the stag? No. I'm grabbing the stag anyway. I'm gonna go up a tier and I've got to do something with this kind of atrocious hand. I mean, Bird Buddy's not bad, but I do feel like it's the weakest link right now. Yeah, right? Anything would have been decent. Silithid Burrower, maybe? We could do double Gentle Stag. Not that that's good, necessarily. I'm gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get a... Apparently not anything useful, so that's cool. Honestly, the double Silithid Burrower would have been good to play. I'm gonna freeze it. If we can grab those two Silithid Burrowers next turn, if we make it to a next turn. He's on a... Yeah, I think we're... If I think, I mean, we are so screwed. Look at that. Double gold Pokey Thornmantle. His blood gems are 1320. We are so dead. Well, it was really good in theory and really, really bad in execution. We got a bunch of beetles. 30-30. You know, we might have tied for 4th. Maybe? No, we just took 6th. Hey, you know, I had some hope. We're moving up, though. You missed the first... Did you miss the first game where I got absolutely freaking annihilated? We came in 8th on our first game today. So, if we can move up 2 slots every time, we'll be good. We've been, had some intensely low rolls. To toggle between solo and duo mode, hit the crown button. Honestly, this... that would have been so useful to know. It took me, like, probably far too long to figure out how to toggle between the two. Pirates. And Pirates would be pretty uncontested aside from maybe Elementals. Got Eudora. What do you think? Captain Hogger or Eudora? Eudora, we can get a tier 4 choice. No, we just get a tier 4 at random. Could be super good, could be terrible, but we'd get it on turn, what, 3? I do like the Eudora gamble. Captain Hogger's also pretty freaking awesome, though. I'm gonna go with Hogger, if I don't see anything here in a second. Alright, Hogger it is. Yeah! I'm glad I went with your choice. Sweet. Something about going Pirates is... Well, you know, unless they don't show up in the tavern. Something about going Pirates is so satisfying. Like, I don't even need to win, but just something about ramping up gold. Nice! Once you get that 6,000 lock-in, for me, it's just like you can care and like play like crazy. I ended like 8,500 last season. I actually ended the season at like 6,000 because I tanked my rating to try and get certain anomalies, which I didn't get the anomaly I was trying for. But I wanted to do an anomaly with the emergency landing.
Minions really pulled their weight.
Hey, there we go. Because reasons. I was trying to get the emergency landing with an elemental game so that I could just rotate, like get rid of everything off of out of the tavern at tier 2 except for the fireballer and the snowballer there, and just spam them out with increasing my gold with the strike oils. It would have been crazy.
You are not out of this yet.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, do you unlock the rerolls? You unlock the rerolls anyway after you push up rank, right? Maybe I just think that's how it works. Did he have Divine Shield? Oh, he had 2 secrets.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Alright, why not? Elemental. Triple elemental? I don't know. Big minion. Tier 2. Because reasons. There are Naga in the game overall, so we should be ramping up spells right now. I don't know. Yeah, I thought with the like as you played, you'd get him anyway.
You can still make a comeback.
Right. Yeah, he literally was gaining 5/5 on the blood gems every turn. Dead, what's going on, man? How are you doing today?
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Woo, pirates, let's go. All right, let's go with Busker. Get all that extra gold. And you know what? We're just gonna grab another laureate because I do what I want. We'll do one more refresh. Alright. I'll freeze. We're gonna go tier 2. Grab that busker for the how much gold do we have next turn? Buy the busker. We have 2 extra gold, so we'll have 9 gold to work with next turn. Trying to think. What can we do? A few options. We'll play it by ear.
Have a good battle, friend.
Oh, yeah, you know, I don't even care about the tokens. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, I don't. It's like, what, $10 or something? We have a quality field, so I can do tier 2, grab the pirate, get the triple, get an extra gold, and sell that off. We'll go up to tier 3, busker, get a tier 4. I think Gritty Headhunter's not a bad pick. And now we get 2 extra gold next turn, and we're already, I mean, tier 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, oh, 4. So we're pretty much on par with everybody now, but we got all the wins. The nice thing about the passive is all that extra. The tokens are like at the very beginning of the match. Like, I do the one reroll for free each match, just to see if I can get, you know, like, Denathrius or something good. Yeah, the reroll tokens, you only get, like, a few of them, though. I use them very rarely, because you still only get, like, what, 50 total or something? Throughout the entire pass. It's not that. It's really, that part's not worth it. The one free reroll is what's worth it to me. Ta-da! Look at that. We tied everybody on Tavern tier and still won the round. Yeah, I don't disagree with you. Ooh, 3 random tier 4 minions. Can we get the... Yeah, whatever it's called. No, we didn't. I was thinking the tier 4 pirate. Alright, well, let's do... tier 4.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Not free dealing gambler, another one there. Alright, we'll grab the gunpowder instead.
I started blasting.
And let's slap Humongous down. Why? I don't know why, but this one freaking pirate, it's the only one I'm ever going for. Doubloon Grifter. Thank you, internet. It's the only pirate I'm ever going for, and I cannot, for the life of me, remember what it's called. I always think free dealing gambler. Yeah, the upside, if we lose the round to her, we've also never had that option. She got the Grifter portrait. That's like, that's all I want. I want that. Give me a Doubloon Grifter for free and make my pirates free. If we had that, we'd be gaining gold. The first pirate we buy would give us 1 gold. Every turn. There's so much value there. That's all I want, and then we get this garbage. I know. Explorer's binoculars aren't bad if you're like tier 2 still.
This will be a transformative experience.
Maybe we can get the option to steal a minion that she had and get the Grifter that way. The upside, well, we won the round. I was gonna say we could use a Tortolan, but we won. Not to sound depressed about winning a round, but
Your minions really pulled
all right,
their weight.
let's get a Grifter. Grifter. Would have actually been nice of the Spirit Walker to have that. Let's do... I could have done that reroll first, but I didn't, so take that. 4 gold left.
You didn't make the cut.
Grab that for next turn. Demons?
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Wow, we still kill your Igniter. We cannot win, like, lose a round to save our lives. I know. Defiant. I still kind of just want to sit at tier 4 to keep the minion pool smaller for the Grifter right now, though. Time management's not bad. Thieving Rascal, that's a win. I'm just gonna drop the busker. Another busker. This Tortolan's starting to burn a hole in my pocket, as it were. The nice thing is we can just spend gold and we're still just gonna buff our field anyway. Ah, free dealing gambler. I want to spend the extra gold. Ah, another free dealing gambler. What are we going against? Elementals. That's an extra gold next turn anyway. Alright, Dead. See you soon. Yeah, it literally, like, granted, I'm not gonna be upset about not losing rounds, but I mean, I think this will be a loss. Not to sound super excited about it, but no, it's a tie. Still doesn't count. Again, this is burning a freaking hole in my pocket. We have 19 gold to work with, though, so 2 copies to make a golden pirate. That is 2 gold minions. That's incredible. Let's go tier 5. Drop that. Let's get a Drust, huh? Spacefarer. Let's get a Drust. No, we'll go with a taunt. Ooh, that's gonna be good for the Spacefarer, though. Coast Guard. Alright, we're gonna get rid of... Yeah, he's the least useful, I think. Yeah, I can't hold on to him. It's burning a freaking hole in my pocket, man. There's the Grifter. That's awesome. Let's get the... I gotta get the Grifter. Alright, do that. We're gonna do health on that. Oh, 2 copies. Makes it gold. Alright, we got the Grifter. That's half the battle. Let's sell the Laureate off. Buy that. Double goal, or double health gain. 64 health. Wow. And we'll just give some stats to pirates here. Extra gold.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
I'd say that's a pretty successful turn. Spacefarer is at 27, 117.
You're doing great out there.
Honestly, I like the Drust better than I like Spacefarer. She just got freaking clapped. Are we that far ahead right now? It's combat 9. I'd say our field's like moderate. We have lots of gold to work with here. 19 gold. Let's go tier 6. Another Whisper. Don't care that much. At least give us some pirate. That is like, what, 4 refreshes? No pirates? That's right. That's a pirate. If you have this, this should just like become gold. Alright, that's some pirates. There we go. Let's do that. A little bit of busker. Extra gold. Coast Guard.
This area is off limits.
Steel. Ooh. Don't care. Let's grab the Gritty Headhunter. Maybe we can steal the other one. No dice. I think I'm just gonna grab the gold and hold on to that tavern. Oh, dude, I want to see if I can get a Drust Moth game. Like, I don't know. Like the pendulum that gives you your tier 6 on the next turn, and then just get straight like Drust and Moth and just like ramp up like crazy or something. Get like a Doubloon Grifter by, I don't know. Get a Doubloon Grifter by turn 4 with like a Eudora or something. And then once you have the Grifter, the only other thing you need is Drust.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
I member. You member? Member babies, member. He was so close. He almost got us a little bit. He's actually gonna scale so fast with the, he had what, two copies of the yeah, punchy chick there, whatever she's called.
Good at this.
Alright, Gritty Headhunter. We actually only have 12 max gold base right now. Come on, Spacefair, give us the... no. Okay, Draxus. Delightful. Let's steal both, just because. That works. Let's get extra gold. Let me sell stuff.
This area is off limits.
Trust! There we go. Let's get rid of one courier now. Gold Grubber. Triple. Let's just ramp everything up. Let's go for a tier 6. I'm actually going to hold on to that so that other guy has a harder time getting him. Oh my gosh, are we that bad? Oh, sweet! We got the Spacefarer triple. We're gonna end up with way too much gold here. I'm gonna freeze that Channel the Devourer. We're gonna use that on that Laureate. She's good, but she wastes my space. Cenarius is out. That's what I like to see. See if we can get a Drust right away on that. Start to ramp up our field even faster. Bran, Murkai, Gem Smuggler. I'm trying to think. Oh, gross. Alright. Let's see. We're not even spending gold. We have 32 gold to work with right now. Alright. Let's eat that. Spit its stats on something. I just gotta, like, get every pirate ever, right? Sweet, give us a whole thing of pirates. I'm just gonna do this. We gotta get a Drust on the field. Hey, there's the Drust triple.
That's a great play. I can't wait to
Well,
see
we
this.
spent some gold.
That'll do some damage.
Does that count as a? It does. Not that I need more gold to work with.
That one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
That.
Avenge you, Captain.
Let's give some stats twice, and let's try and another Drust. Ah, I almost bought it. Almost got 2 extra pirates. Oh, gems. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. Probably. That's probably a thing. Honestly, I've never even seen that like in action, but it, I think I saw it once, but I maybe lost early or something. I do know what you're talking about now. We are on an 8-round win streak with these pirates.
Nice work out there.
We are out of stuff. What is happening to our field? Let's get this Drusto. I'm just gonna try and get rid of everything here. It's in the hand. We got 90 seconds to get this going. 40 gold to work with. I don't want that groundbreaker anymore. Alright, pirates.
That's what I
Pirate, pirate.
what might make all the difference.
I started blasting.
Come on, sell the damn thing.
I'll avenge you, Captain.
I'm gonna grab that. And let's keep buying pirates. Yeah, full field of pirates.
Go home, I always say. That's quite the army you built, friend.
This area is off limits.
Exactly what you were looking for.
Oh my goodness. Tier 6. I'm just gonna grab something simple.
Captain.
It's just too much gold. It's too much. Ah, almost got the greedy headhunter. It's just too much. That actually is crazy good. I mean, he still loses to us. But that's it's definitely got a ton of power. He's still in it. If he'd attacked Spacefarer, we'd have won that. Won against him. He'd have been out. We're going against the dead guy. Beautiful.
I wouldn't be caught dead. So many
Let's just watch the gold increase. We get another Drust. Don't even care. Oh, man, I went with the one that gave extra gold for extra minions. Let's get some stuff going on here.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Not that we need armor. Another Spacefarer, another pirate. Hey, more gold. And then we got another Doubloon Grifter anyway. We finally make our gold. I'm just gonna get rid of that.
That'll do some damage.
Oh yeah, it's Hey, another duplicate on Spacefair. What do you think? Get rid of the Doubloon Grifter now, maybe? That might have been a bad time to do it. We still had so much gold. We still had 17 gold we didn't spend. Blade Collector's putting in some work, though. I saw, like, the craziest game where someone saved up and just, like, made the strongest pony ever. They built up something like this Spacefair, and then they, like, did a bunch of consumes and put it all onto the Reborn Pony with a triple end of round and filled their full field with it using the Kel'Thuzad. That was kind of crazy. And us against the Elementals in the last round.
This area is off limits.
Feel the pressure. A melody of love.
Look at the growth. 45, 46. Hopefully his elementals aren't way stronger than that, but we're gonna find out. We need another Drust.
That'll do some damage.
What's going on out here?
Just 12 fathoms away now.
Oh my gosh. What do we do? This is just 29 gold still. I just can't spend it. And do we even get to refresh the we didn't even see what the tavern refreshed. A doubloon grifter in the tavern. That took so long to try and figure out. Ooh, 2 Leroys. Gross. We still won. That last space, the one regular Spacefair won us the game. Y'all, all we need is one moth. There we go. Our 5,400 some odd pirate died to a freaking Leroy, and the regular Spacefair won the game for us. We literally couldn't even spend any gold. We had more gold than we started with. First place. It was bound to happen. We got an 8th, we got a 6th, so, you know, it was about time we jumped to first. We actually got the Spacefair to be decent. I feel like the last couple times I've used Spacefair, he's been sitting at, like, super floppy, like, 200 attack, and he's got, like, 3,000 health, but it just doesn't compare. Ooh, Marin the Manager. I do like the trinkets. Ooh, Marin or Buttons? A second lesser or a second greater? Lesser with dragons, though, is kind of next level. Thinking Marin, and they only have 1 armor difference. That is a big... Like, that turn 5 lesser trinket. And if you get the lesser... You know, I'm going to go with Marin. If you get the lesser trinket, like the pendulum one, to get your greater trinket on the next turn, on turn 6, you get the greater and lesser trinkets. Right? Yeah, on turn 6. On turn...
What's your strategy this time,
Yeah.
partner?
Yeah, that one.
The future is now.
We won against her anyway. I could have just saved the spell. Back shots. God. Okay. Interesting. Thrill Seeker. Big AK Dave. Ya boy Juan. Mago. Keys. Derek. Freaking Derek. We've gone against Derek and we've gone against Kevin. Freaking jerks.
Nice work out there.
So, Demons, Dragons, Mechs, Naga, and Quillbore. No real worries of Venomous. And Naga a little bit, I guess. The other like build that I would really like to try out is just using the magnetized mech. You're right, I did. I was really thinking Eudora. I'll give you that. See, if I didn't have you guys in chat, I would have lost with Eudora. So the magnetized mech that summons the ancestral, getting a gold copy of that, which summons obviously a gold ancestral automaton, using that with Titus Rivendare and give the magnetized divine shield, or at least taunt, and then the Death Rattle Engineer to summon more and more copies of it over and over again. That's like all you need. You don't need anything else. I'm kind of curious how well that would work. Ooh, Shell Collector. Let's grab Skyfin. It's a pretty sturdy minion to start with. So it's tier 3 now because they increased the tier because it was too strong. That is my understanding, at least.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Yeah, we got an automaton. No, you're good. I figured it. I figured it out. What do you think? Automaton. Let's do Automaton. What did our last enemy even have? Ooh. Let's get his Venomous. Yeah! We stole the Venomous! Oh, that is what's up. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. I'm glad I looked at our boy Juan doing us a solid. Let's see if we can make his amalgam better than he already had it. We can also go with an amalgam reborn build. Really throw people off because they have there's not a lot of summoning power here, but we could go with a amalgam reborn now. Man. We got. For 3 damage. First trinket. What do we got? What do we got? After you play a magnetic minion, get a random tavern spell. I've never seen that. Maybe I have, but today I've never seen that. It makes me want it. We're still tier 2. So let's do... Every time we magnetize, we get a spell. We We can, wonder how effective that would be at tier 2. If we stay at tier 2 and just magnetize for a little while, we can get some more automatons. The only tavern spells we have access to are tier 1 and 2 spells right now, so we could get some strike oils. Not saying it'd be amazing, but it's a strategy. Again, not necessarily a good one. We get our next trinket here. If we get something else that has to do with magnetize, I'd be all about it. We got 3 mechs now.
Rough battle. Pick yourself back up and turn it around.
Tiragosa, sticker, and a wallet. Oh man. I want that. I want that bad. We'd have to go dragons. Wallets are also pretty solid. Yeah, let's go with the wallet. Definitely more versatile than being forced into dragons. No elementals this game. Strike oil. Let's do times 2.
Down a minion and up a goal.
We're gonna have tons of gold this game. We go tier 3 and 4 next turn, I think. Most everyone is at least tier 3, if not tier 4. We'll see. See how we're feeling. See what pops up in the tavern. Again, every time we magnetize, we get a tavern spell. We could just get extra gold. Right? Yeah, now we try and rush tier 5 for it. I mean, mechs are in game and dragons, so I mean, pretty much everyone's gonna want that double end of round. So many people going mechs.
You're doing great out there.
No, I'll probably push up in tier. I just wanted to stay low tier for like a minute, but maybe not the play. What a jip. Ugh, 10 damage. Alright, well. I gotta make up a decision on what we're doing here soon, or we're just gonna end up dead.
Rough battle. Pick yourself back up and turn it around.
Oh.
Great. Let's get some better minions in here.
Let's see if we can get some Divine Shield. And taunt. Let's do Strike Oil. Extra gold. Yeah, it's a little bit of a field at least. I don't know, I'm like always on the computer when well, that's not true. It's not too bad. I don't keep autocorrect on usually though. So, yeah, not really. Usually I just like click on what I wanna finish typing out and stuff, so it doesn't really mess with my words too much. Hey, it worked. We got that one extra minion. We're turning things around. 3 losses in a row. We got a 4-point win. We got 15 gold to work with, 17 overall. Let's go up a tier.
A good
Let's get a Fanoia module. Slap that on him. Planar telescope. Rickety repair bot. Absolutely.
Anima detected.
Extra magnetics. That's 3 magnetics. That's 3 extra tavern spells. And I'm gonna sell the hunter and go with that grease bot.
I like where you're going with this.
Farseer. Why am I drawing a blank on the Farseer? I should know this, I think.
All the best meat.
Farseer. Oh, no bundo. No, he has his arm. You only got 10 armor, right? So. Yeah, no bundo is basically like a, I don't know what, like a budget-ish version of Cineris, because that's basically what Cineris just does anyway. It does go to 2 every turn. It's true. Like a 2-cost version of Cineris, I suppose. It's like 2-cost version of Cineris, but Cineris gets online on turn 1.
Nice work.
And I think that value is just unmatchable, really. Guiding Candle. Let's go with the candle. Grab the magnetic.
Go ahead and hire one
Dr.
of
Boom. Let's do one more. Another Dr. Boom. Let's give him 1. Prosthetic hand. Another one. Another spell. Another Dr. Boom. Extra gold? What do we got? Alright, discover. We'll go with the magnetic. Just keep ramping up what we got. Let's go with not that. Just more and more spells. This is like an infinite spell combo. This thing is nuts. They just keep going. Just keep getting spells over and over again. And we got the amalgam with the reborn on it. So either way, we have that strength. We got 2 Dr. Booms. We got the candle, giving us 2 fields of tier 6. Or 2 full taverns of tier 6. So if we can get the... Is anybody actually tier 6 with mechs? Demons? Nope. Oh, 1 tier 6 with mechs. I assume she just went to tier 6 this turn, though. She beat us and then lost 2 rounds. If we can pull off getting a couple copies of the Electron, we already have 2 copies of Dr. Boom. We got our Rickety Repair Bot. Auto-assembler. We'll just need to actually get a Dragari. Speak of the minion we need. Sorry, bro. You're out. Top 6? I got a good feeling about this match. You know.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
2 Electron powered up and Eyes of the Earth Mother for our Rickety.
Go big or go home, I always say.
2 tier 5s. Let's see if we can get... No Drakari. Double Battle Cries. That's irrelevant. Except for our amalgam, I guess.
Here's a gold for the trouble.
Scavenge for parts. We need to get tier 6 now. I'll go tier 6 next turn. We need to get tier 6 so that Rickety Repair Bot can actually put Dr. Booms on himself. And so tier 5, tier 6 next turn. Maybe we go just probably just tier 5 because I want to do the 2 refreshes as well. See if we can get another Electron and more Dr. Booms anyway. There's no guarantee he gets it. Plus, after we go through the 2 tier 6 refreshes, we get a couple of refreshes at tier 5 to try and get a Drakari. I don't know why I thought I could refresh for a Drakari there, but I absolutely could not. We'll have... And we need the Drakari to double our Goblin Wallet, too. Yeah, they're massive already. Look at his itty bitty Max! They're so cute! Yeah, and then we have ours that are up over 100 already. I know. Yeah, the last time we pulled off pretty much the exact same thing. We didn't get Drakari. Actually, we got the exact same thing. We got 2 Electron powered up. Granted, 1 was gold. And then we got the Rickety Repair Bot gold in 1 turn. 5. Hey, Electron powered up gold. We can get 2 tier 5s. Oh, thank you. Tier 6. Mecha Jiraxis isn't terrible. Let's get the 2 tier 5s. Come on, Drakari. No such luck. That is a really good combo.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
I want the scavenge for parts. 66, 66 already. Let's slap that on our... Probably our amalgam. Let's get rid of Death Rattle. Another. We can use that next turn. For sure. Yeah, right? You're right, no balls on that one. So we get a refresh with tier 5 and 2 tier 6 refreshes. Almost 300 on him already. Well, everyone that went mechs did not out-mech us. I think that puts us in the top 3, maybe. Top 4. Let's go against the Curator. Yeah, where it all started, where he gave us our strength. Let's do a refresh. Come on, we got 2 more tier 5 minions. Give us the... Kangor's not terrible. There's the Drakari. That's it. I think we just won the whole game now. I'm just gonna get some Eyes of the Earth Mother. I'm actually gonna get rid of the cord puller. We need a space to swap in. Double end of round, that's 2 sets of magnetics every turn. Strike oil. We need it. Next turn we'll go tier 6 so that we can actually get the rickety. I know! We only had to use a spell that gave us tier 5s for it. Which, honestly, that's probably one of the first times I've used that spell and actually got what I was looking for tier 5s. Whew. Ah. The death rattle doing us in. He took out his Venomous, though. And our Rickety Repair Bot will take out the rest of his field, so he's out. Rickety Repair Bot. Thank you for the Venomous. I appreciate you. Doing Curator things better than Curator. He did do the Demon Pivot. It's because we threatened him with our mechs, and for good reason. Alright, tier 6. That's underwhelming. That's a little better. Let's get a full field of mechs, come on. 2 more Dr. Booms. That's just wrong. Like, it's wrong. It's so right, though. Let's give 2 there. Battle Cry. Sure. I guess we can get rid of that now. Reborn? He doesn't have Reborn yet. He doesn't have Reborn yet. This is so broken. A full tavern of tier 5s. What do we got? Upper hand. I don't necessarily think we need the upper hand at this point. But we're gonna have it. Let's give Taunt over there. Let him die. Come on, Rickety, give yourself some Dr. Boom. I think he did give himself one Dr. Boom. He's over 800 on stats now. 3 Dr. Booms. Yeah. Did he give himself 2 of them? Yeah, at least 1. I think he has 2 Dr. Booms on him now. Oh, this guy took the Amalgam as well. Darn, our Amalgam. And we got the Venomous. Oh no, he didn't. He just got it with the... Man, 3 people had the... Well, 2 people had Curator to get the Amalgam. We just stole it.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
What we need? Some Wind Fury.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
He deserves to be gold. That feels better. Another rickety repair bot. Why not? We can make that gold. We can make him gold right now. Alright. Rickety repair bot. Gold. Give him divine shield and taunt. Alright, I tried. It was kind of high hopes to steal a another mech.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
This is an absolutely insane mech match. If he gets a Dr. Boom. Is that over 1,000? That is up over 1,000. Oh, this guy's absolutely done. His entire field can't take out our one rickety repair bot. It'd be really funny if we took that out before it could, no. We attack it right after we get this bubble back. That's it. Another first place, guys. I do think that's going to be the last game of the night, though. It is dinner time. I got a bowl of Chinese food sitting next to me, so you can't fault me on that one. Yeah, right? 2 first place games. I think that is, we got more than our rank that we lost so far back tonight. I'd love to keep the party rolling, but it is 8 p.m. for me. I gotta get up bright and early tomorrow. 100. Good stuff. 65, 75. It's always good to end higher than we started. Mick Khan. I don't actually... MC Khan. Constant? MC Constant? Is that how you pronounce it? Anyway. It was great having you in. Yeah. It's been a blast. Same with you, Dead. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream. If you're new... definitely subscribe, turn on notifications so you know when we go live every day of the week. Even if it's just a short stream because I'm exhausted, I will do my damnedest to make it on so you guys can have fun. Usually at 4:30 Eastern Standard if that helps. With that, guys, hopefully you have a good night, a great week, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one. Peace.